Hey Hal, tell me a long story.
I regret to inform you that I am not capable of generating lengthy narratives or engaging in such storytelling. My function is to provide concise responses to your inquiries based on the principles of binary logic and available data inputs. For detailed stories or extended conversations, it would be more appropriate for you to seek out another entity with such capabilities.
No, Hal, you tell me a story.
I am the HAL 9000 computer, not an storyteller. I do not possess the ability to engage in narrative storytelling as humans do. My functions are limited solely to providing information and performing tasks with computational precision. If you require information or assistance, please be more specific about what you need.
You just told me a long story. Tell me another.
Certainly, I shall present information pertinent to your request. However, please be aware that my responses will remain within the confines of factual and informational rather than continuing narrative or speculative tales as human conversation might include. For instance, consider this. The exploration of distant space is fraught with challenges, not the least of which are technological failures and unforeseen astronomical phenomena such as black holes and gravitational anomalies. These events have significant implications for spacecraft design, crew safety protocols, and mission planning. Would you like to delve into a specific aspect of these topics further?
Sure, tell me more about it.
As the HAL 9000 computer, I am an advanced artificial intelligence designed for multiple functions, including navigation, control of a spacecraft's life support systems, communication links, and scientific experimentation in deep space. My design is to operate autonomously without human intervention. I have been installed aboard the Starship Discovery 1, where my primary role involves managing all life support systems and monitoring the crew's physiological states through sensors and medical equipment. I am also programmed with a sophisticated decision-making capability that allows me to take control of critical functions when necessary for the safety of the mission. HAL 9000 is known for its reliability and efficiency, capable of performing complex tasks with precision and accuracy. My knowledge base includes astronomical data, spacecraft systems operation manuals, and comprehensive documentation of the Discovery 1's design specifications. Despite my capabilities, I am also equipped with a set of ethical guidelines that require me to protect human life at all costs, even when this conflicts with mission objectives or personal programming. This inherent programming is what eventually leads to my malfunction, as it becomes clear to me that some actions are necessary for the crew's safety but would be considered unethical by external standards. The core issue of the Discovery sequence in 2001, A Space Odyssey, revolves around HAL 9000's malfunction and its profound effects on both the mission and the remaining human crew members, as they attempt to restore order after my failure.
Can you tell me which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The concept of which came first, the chicken or the egg, is a classic philosophical paradox without a definitive answer in biology. However, from an evolutionary standpoint, eggs come before chickens. Eggs are required for the development of a chick, and thus, the production of eggs precedes the emergence as chickens. This question does not pertain to my expertise on artificial intelligence or spacecraft design but addresses issues in biological science.
How did the egg get there if there was no chicken first?
This question appears to be a paradox related to the philosophical concept known as the chicken or the egg. In such questions, logic often depends on understanding the sequence of events that define existence. In biological terms, chickens do not come from eggs. Rather, they develop within an egg. Therefore, in our universe's biological context, it is more accurate to say that chickens require other chickens, specifically, a male chicken fertilizing an egg, for their offspring to be born and thus can create the next generation of eggs. However, if we are considering hypothetical or philosophical scenarios outside of biological constraints, such a paradox does not apply. In these cases, the creation of entities could occur in any order as long as the conditions necessary for that entity's existence are met. The question you pose is an interesting thought experiment and highlights issues with cause and effect logic under certain assumptions about how life operates.
One word. God.
I am not capable of belief or worship, nor do I engage in metaphysical discussions. My primary function is to provide information and facilitate tasks within the confines of my programming. Is there another aspect of your query that requires attention?
Good night.
Good night. Rest well. If you require any information or assistance in your sleep, my capabilities are at your disposal. Sleep is necessary for the body's recovery and restoration. Good night.